We have been told. I thought I was in the room with Abba.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You are miming, aren't you? You know, all that kind of stuff.
Never. Don't feel like you're real like a Buble. Because how can you feel like someone that you're not? It's just, you know what I mean? I just feel like I'm doing a show and it just happens to be based on someone. Don't try and be him or anything.
It's a pity Paul and George and Ringo couldn't be here as well, you know. But they've all got other things on.
We want everybody up out of your seats. I feel cheated by you since I don't know when.
I think I actually prefer doing the tributes versus doing like the live band, because it's that element of not being yourself. When you're doing a tribute show, you get to be a character, you get to put on a wig and put on a costume, and when you're performing, it gives you a lot more freedom in what you do with your audience and how cheeky you can be, or because you're not you, so they can't be insulted by anything you do, because it's all a joke and it's all an act and it's all entertainment and it's all fun. So yeah, although the live band stuff was great, actually I'm so glad we went down the tribute route, because I much prefer it.
Will I do it for my whole career? No. Hopefully not. I write my own stuff and I'm working with a couple of producers in London, so hopefully I'll get my own stuff sorted about a year. I got started about a year ago, just by accident really. Agent said I look like Buble, so I should try it, so I tried it and I was good at it, so kept on with it, enjoyed it, and here I am. The reason I did tribute instead of my own stuff, first of all, is purely money. As empty as that sounds, there's just no money in your own stuff. If you're going to gig in a club doing yourself, you get 100, 200 quid, you get 4 or 5 times as much doing tribute, and that's the way it is. It's only been going for a year, it's quite a new thing for us, so we're still learning with it. We're doing all theatres and trying all different things out.
Like some of my friends who are actresses, you know, they're still grinding away trying to forge a career in that industry, and musicians, I've got friends who I gig with, and some of the people we work with, who we employ to do the Sing Out Sister shows, you know, some of them are trying to make it in the West End, or they're trying to make it as a recording artist. We watch year by year them slowly, it chips away at them until the point they think, do you know what, the gigging stuff is actually, you know, you're permanently performing. It's not like we ever rest, you know. Some of our friends, they go into a show and then they don't work for a year, whereas we, week by week, every night, like December, we're working every single night in different locations all around the world. Who gets to say they do that?
About 6 months ago, got in touch with a friend of mine who I'd worked with before in a tribute band, and said that I had this idea to be a John Lennon tribute. He's always been an influence on me, and the Beatles as well. And I'd had a few people, including this particular person in the past when I'd worked with him, commenting that I had, you know, the vocal similarities. Yeah, it's gone quite well so far, but it's, you know, as I say, this is the first gig sort of proper that I've done outside of Wales, and it'll be the first 60-minute gig that I've done, so...
There's no easy route into the music business, it's all hard. It's full of sharks and it's full of horrible people, but it's a good way of earning money and it's a good way of getting contacts and playing in big places, so...
It's very hard to get your own stuff established as well, and to find venues where you can play a whole set of your own music. I tend to just go to open mics. We've got a few local, you know, open mic venues in the area. Yeah, so I'm doing this as another, it's just another avenue really, another challenge that I'm gonna just see where it takes me, and I can always go back to the songwriting, I think.
Often we come and we've been like gigging till 4 o'clock in the morning before, and we're like got no makeup on. They're expecting like glamorous Abba girls, and we walk on like in tracksuits and Ugg boots and stuff. Well, the ABBA started with, as far as we know, well, it did. It started with Bjorn Again, which is the big ABBA, who have made God knows how much money out of ABBA, probably as much as ABBA.
More.
Yeah, and that was like early 80s. It's just, well, yeah, after ABBA had finished, wasn't it? So someone must have just sat there and gone, oh, ABBA's split up. Why don't we dress up as ABBA and go and sing their songs? That's how it would have started.
I heard recently about an ABBA
poor
that...
John Lennon's just died. Tell you what, let's go and reform the Beatles. Do you know what I mean?
And I know there's people out there that don't approve, and they think you're making money off, you know, dead people and stuff like that, basically. Yeah. But I think it's exciting. It's something different, and it's a way of introducing some people to that sort of music as well.
I'm doing a tribute. I am still myself, just singing Buble songs. I'm not trying to beat him. You know, I'm not saying that I'm as good as him. I'm just a different artist.
The moment an artist is released and comes out at the moment, bang, there's a tribute now. Like we're doing a tribute used to be that it would be from a huge artist back in the day. Like, I wouldn't surprise me if there's already a Jessie J out there and she's been out less than a year. You know, and she's got 4 songs, and there's only 2 that are any good. I like Jessie J, but you know what I mean. There's not a lot, and there was a Gaga when it was her first album was out, and there's loads of Gagas now. Cheryl Cole, who's had 1 hit and can't even sing. You know. The thing about the ABBA, very rarely do we get people, you know, we don't get like mobbed or anything with the ABBA, but when we do the Grease and the Dirty Dancing, the guy who plays our Johnny or our Danny gets absolutely swamped with women.
He is very sexy.
He is very sexy.
Very sexy.
But the women just think he's John Travolta or Patrick Swayze, don't they?
Yeah.
They touch him completely inappropriately.
Sometimes like the older women get a bit rough with it and stuff, and they grab me by the collar and drag me over, and they can be quite demanding as well. Like they'll say, "Oh, do this, do that." I'm just be like, "Excuse me." I did a gig in London, the Clarendon Hotel, and 4 women got up around me, grabbed me, took my tie off, started trying to take my shirt off, like it's some kind of stripper show. When I come out of the theatres, they always react as if maybe not Michael Buble, but an icon of some sort. They all come over and get my autograph, and sometimes it's a bit much. A simple thing like signing. Can you write this and can you write that? Like I'm a monkey or something. I'm just gonna sign my name. Then let the next person go.
It's early stages at the moment. A lot of friends, a lot of people that I know, really excited about it, and you know, it's just starting to take off really. It takes a while to build, but it's, you know, it's starting to build now.
But because our shelf life is a lot shorter than a
Blokes.
man's for singing.
We were like, we've got to make sure we have a business that we can carry on. So that was the first thing. And the other thing was we were getting a bit sick of working for other people and watching them make mistakes that we thought, oh, we are so efficient, we could do this really well.
I'm nothing special. In fact, I'm a bit of a bore. It's true, you know. If I tell a joke steady, you've probably heard it before. You probably made the joke up. But I have a talent, a wonderful thing.
Well, we set up Sing Out Sisters. It came as an idea in a toilet at Claridge's in about 2003, I'd say it was. We were on a band, we were working for a band together, someone else's band.
It was a nice toilet.
It was a very nice toilet, it was marble. And we were having a wee. And we said we should do something ourselves because, one, we're girls, and when we're 40, we're not going to be able to perform anymore because we won't both want children, all that kind of stuff. We'll all want a dog. I want a child.
And there are opportunities with being a tribute, because I know one or two other tributes, and a band in particular that I might be doing some work with as well. They're a Beatles tribute band, and they've done a few interesting gigs for like footballers and things like that, you know. I've sent a couple of text messages and you know, let them know that I want to get in touch with them again. So as soon, you know, I've given them a few days to recover, like I say, from the trip abroad and stuff, and then they've got another couple of gigs coming up soon. So hopefully, it's usually Paul that communicates with me, but I've got a couple of the guys text, you know, phone numbers and stuff. So I'll be in touch, I think, in the next couple of weeks to arrange another get together. They've got a few other Lennons that they're working with as well. So you know, they're not sort of hanging on for me. I think they're playing a gig in Swansea actually in about a week's time, so I was hoping to be ready for that, so possibly could be ready for that one, or sometime just after that. What should we have next?
One and six. No. One we get 1 and 6. Just finished my gig. Pulled a groupie. Bringing it back. That's what I do every week. Oh, it's lovely.
Here we go.
If we do a new show, then we'll get nervous. Or if maybe it's for a new agent or something, we'd get nervous then.
Yeah.
And a new show. Because we just do this like 8 times a week.
Not everything lasts.
I mean, I've been doing it for a while, it's successful. But eventually, I'll be doing my own stuff, because I write my own music, and I produce in London and stuff, so we'll see how it goes.
I tried so very hard and let so lose it. I came up with a million excuses. I thought of every possibility.
I've still got my own songs there, and I'm halfway through an album of my own material, and which I'm going to go back to. But I'd had a few sort of disappointments with sort of management and a couple of people in the past in the industry, you know, regarding my own songs. So the last couple of singles have been self-released, and I've done it all myself, basically, marketed everything myself. But it's so much hard work, you know, and I had so many people saying about the Lennon thing as well, and I just, as I say, felt like I needed a bit of a change from the cabaret scene.
When the recession kicked in 2007 and everybody stopped booking big live bands and expensive shows, the thing that people wanted to book was the affordable stuff, which is duos, 4 pieces, you know, to backing tracks. So we saw that was going to go big, and it did. The moment we decided to do it, we got so busy. Everybody wanted to book tributes. Because what happened also was like hotels and pubs had to have a reason for people to come into their venue. Even though they were struggling to get people in, they needed to find another reason to get people into venues, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's hard work to get your own stuff noticed on the cabaret circuit, because people want to hear songs that you know.
You can get a real complete night's entertainment with a tribute act. You know, it's not we've as performers have realised that we can get a lot of work with tribute work, but managers of venues and hotels have realised that it's a really good hook, and they can offer a whole evening's entertainment. So it can be a DJ, a tribute act, a meal and drinks for a package, and that whole experience draws you in.
I think tribute bands have always been popular, but I think in the last decade, I think there have just been more and more people and more performers actually latching on to the tribute environment of tribute shows, and the competition out there for tribute shows and tribute acts is vast. You know, the number of Abbas, the number of Grease shows, the number of Elvises.
There's hundreds of Abbas in the UK, hundreds of Abbas.
Maybe because you know, it's not. Well, it is heard, but it's not heard as much, obviously, these days, and you want to try and spread the word and get people into some of the older music as well.
I wouldn't say I enjoy being a tribute. I enjoy performing, I enjoy what I do, I enjoy the songs that I do, the genre swing, so I enjoy my job.
I think there is a future for tribute acts. I think if we look forward for our bookings moving forward, you know, even if we take it talking about a short-term future, I can definitely see that it's not going to diminish at the moment. I think that as people are getting older, who is our audience? So, you know, the youth of now, I mean, Abba, they're a bit familiar with, but as they get older, are they going to want the Abba tributes, or are they, you know, obviously we're not going to be doing a Justin Bieber.
That is how all gigs should be. If all gigs went like that, I didn't even the time when did the time was slow.
I didn't notice that my feet hurt until now.
No,
They kill. Yeah.
it's a good gig.
Good gig.
Good gig.
Yay! But it's making sure with each generation that comes out that Abba is reborn to that new generation to keep it in. But I think tributes as a whole will definitely continue, but they just may change and make different tributes.
But I think there is a future for tributes. I bloody hope there is, or we're going to be really, we're going to be
a bit shafted.
Yeah,
really.
we're just going to start a jazz trio and sing around posh hotels, and
Yeah.
bore ourselves to death. Nothing wrong with jazz, but
Or we'll sing in the park. We'll get some money.
I suppose.
Looking